धनुरनुसङ्गरनक्षणसङ्गपरिस्फुर Shri Mataji, everyone. Good morning. Let's namaskar, tie up our kundalinis and put ourselves into bandhan. Shri Mataji. Let's do the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigonatamika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. One mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Putting your attention on the first petal pointing downwards. First we say, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete harmony. Secondly, we say, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete balance. Thirdly, we say, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete innocence. Combined with our attention on the first petal, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete identification with the joy of creation. With our attention on the second petal, pointing to the left. First we say, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete mastery over evil enticement. Secondly, we say, Shri Mataji, please help us to overcome all temptation within us. Third, Shri Mataji, please give us spontaneous victory over disembodied spirits that attempt to possess others. Shri Mataji, please give us spontaneous victory over disembodied spirits that attempt to possess others. Combined, Shri Mataji, please establish within us the complete glory of our own majesty and divinity. The third petal pointing to the right. Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete humility to God. Second, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete wisdom. Thirdly, Shri Mataji, please help us to become one with knowledge. Combined, Shri Mataji, please establish within us total awareness and the witnessing power. Fourth petal pointing upwards. Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete fearlessness. Secondly, Shri Mataji, please establish within us collective consciousness. Thirdly, Shri Mataji, please establish within us the power of Dharma. Combined, Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete identification with the Spirit and help us to become perfect instruments of the Divine. Shri Mataji, please establish within us complete identification with the Spirit and help us to become perfect instruments of the Divine. Shri Ganesha Puja talk this morning from the 19th of September 1995.
Completely destroyed. But I really don't understand how you have achieved this state where you see the purity is so important to life. That Ganesha's qualities, his value system, and his innocence to be imbibed. I feel very gratified that such a thing has happened now in your lives. And you all are so much in praise for Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha is there from our childhood. Yesterday you saw the children, how they were so beautiful and entertained us the most. Everybody had a smile on their face. And I said, don't laugh, because if you laugh, they feel often offended and they think that you are laughing at them. The enjoyment that we had from that drama of children was more than what one would expect from adults doing that kind of a drama just to entertain us. It might be some sort of a very subtle joy of Sri Ganesha that made us so happy. We all have Sri Ganesh settled very nicely within ourselves, and in you awakened. Awakened in such a manner that in your free will also you do not want to do things that will go against Sri Ganesha. His manifestation within you is so evident. You see your faces, they are so beautifully shining, so very different from other people. One day I was traveling from London, and there was one Indian lady who came to see me. And she said, I was surprised to see your disciples. Their faces were shining with such light. I've never seen any disciples like that. I asked her, who are you? She said, I'm married in Guru Nanak's family. And all the people in his family are just the opposite what Sri Guru Nanak was. So I said, because they worship Sri Ganesha. So she said that in our family nobody worships Sri Ganesha. I said, it cannot be possible. How is it? No, they believe in Nirakar, the formless God of Chaitanya. I said, but who is the source of that Chaitanya? Why don't they find out who is the source? So they said that Nanaka has only talked up to this point. He has not talked about the source. I said, better find out. Because in this book, maybe some things have been taken away. And then somebody gave me a passage where he had described the innocence, the deity of Sri Ganesha also. He had described that the whole creation was done by the mother and not by the father. It's very surprising, because Nirakaris, those people who don't believe in the forms of God, always talk of father, not of the mother. It is true also about Christianity, also about Islam, also about the Jews. All of them, they talk of the father and not of the mother, nor about Sri Ganesha. It seems in the ancient time they believed in child God, even in China, even in Greece, and also in many other countries who were supposed to be primitive. But they all believed in the child God. So now, when we deal with our children, we should know that they are just like Sri Ganesha. They are very innocent, very simple, except in cases sometimes they are affected by some things and they lose their moorings. The Sri Ganesha's greatest contribution to Sahaja Yoga is that he makes you feel my vibration. He makes you feel the beauty of purity and simplicity. Only possible if Sri Ganesha is awakened within you. Also, the Kundalini won't rise without the sanction of this Chancellor. He is the one sitting on Muladhara. But you should know he is on every chakra. In a sense, yours. All the qualities, physical, mental, emotional, especially the spiritual. But Sri Ganesha's quality, the most important, is that he believes in emitting vibration. He believes in projecting his vibrations to everyone. That is the quality now I feel all of you as Sadhugis can use. You got your realization without any effort, I feel. It was done. The life before self-realization was different. You got your transformation and you have jumped into the new era of, as I say, of meta-science. But here now we have to see, whatever we have got, what are we to do with it? You of course know that you have to give realizations to others. You have to cure people. You have to love them and you have to be compassionate. But apart from that, now the deliberations about yourself have to come. That is through Sri Ganesha's powers that are within. You should see that you can emit your power, your energy to others. You can project it to others. Now, for example, if somebody comes to you, meets you, if you know how to deliberately project your energy, this is a new type of meditation you have to practice. That to emit your energy, project your energy to others. You don't have to say anything, you don't have to talk. But just feel deliberately, again I say deliberately. It's not spontaneous. This is what you have to practice, is to emit your energy of your innocence, of Sri Ganesha, to others. So when they see you, their innocence will be awakened. Now for example, say we had some problem in London and Sir Yogis told me, Mother, there are still, some men are looking at us, and some said that there are many women who are looking at us. It was a mutual sort of a thing going on. I said, you can project your energy in such a manner that projection will stop all this kind of stupid behavior of other people. And also make them understand, respect you and feel your dignity. Not very difficult. But on the contrary, as the culture is to attract men and attract women, it will diminish. The energy will diminish. When you feel your own dignity and serenity, and that you are now self-realized people, you are not ordinary people. A kind of majestic personality develops within you. That majestic personality really can have a tremendous effect on the surrounding people. Tremendous. It's a kind of a deliberate projection you should start. I don't know that side, that how to project it or how to deliberately do it. It's just spontaneous with me. It just happens. But you can achieve it yourself with little practice. Try to face such people with not disdain or contempt, but just your majestic personality. This personality, see, is here now, you see, is sitting in such a majestic manner. And is also giving the vibrations to others. The whole figure is doing something suddenly to people. To expect that the whole world will change spontaneously is, I don't think, is all right. Because, you know, the world is so chaotic, full of so much chaos, so much ego, so much conditioning. But something within you can rise above others with your sense of dignity, with your complete selfhood, where you stand with yourself. You are not to be rude, you are not to be egoistical. You need not say things if you don't want to say anything. Just that silent personality can emit such beautiful vibrations which you have. You have stored up a lot of vibrations. And this storing up is showing on your faces, which I said are shining. But the innocence that you have, you have to be proud of it. Very much proud of it. Even now, sometimes you feel that people will say you are not properly dressed up, or maybe you are ugly looking, or all kinds of things that they expect every other person to be. It's a funny thing that in this world, all human beings expect others to be very good. Everybody should be a hero or something. What about themselves? They never think. So now you have become heroes in the sense that spiritually you are much higher than all of them. So this projection, when it starts, I am saying again, deliberate. Then you should not be afraid that I'll develop my ego. You should not be afraid that I'll get some condition. But just in a way, with the understanding that you have these powers within you beautifully expressing themselves, as a child does. You see, if there's one child, it can entertain at least 100 people. What is so sweet about the child is the innocence, the way he speaks, the way he talks, the way he behaves, the way he expresses his love. It's so simple, but it has something in the essence, this innocence of Sri Ganesha. Anywhere there's a question of children, the whole world gets worried about it. The whole world wants to solve the problem If a child is in trouble anywhere, all over the world, it will be circulated that such and such thing is happening to such a child. And everybody will be worried. If they see a child anywhere, the faces change. You see the faces. The expression changes automatically. Because that child is emitting that innocence without any deliberations, without any special way of doing it, but just spontaneously. But then you grow. You start growing with others who are also not innocent. You have to meet them. You can't run away from the society. You start getting all the rapport with such people who are talking about things, actually those who are criticizing Shri Mataji. Gradually your innocence starts dying out. And you feel sometimes inferior to all those who are supposed to be very great warriors against innocence. In the sense that when I was in London, I saw they all used to laugh at me because I had this kumkum. But I used to think they don't know why I am wearing it. They're so ignorant they are. Very ignorant people that they don't know in India. All the married women have to wear. Even the Muslims wear that. They also wear Mangal Sutra. So I said that this is just written down on my head that I am a married woman is just to tell people that don't bother me. I've got my husband behind me and he can take you to task. This kind of ignorance is so much in the West, and still they think they are a higher race, they are greater people. They don't know even small things about life. For the innocents, I think they have lost any knowledge about it long time back. And that's how it is a society today which is absolutely lost its own moorings. Every individual is separate, every individual is doing something, and they don't know each other. Without innocence, you cannot have a rapport with other people. Because that means you have some sort of a lust or greed behind the whole thing. So much so now, it's become so boring, the whole thing, that even once I told a Sahaja that if you are going there, there's a family and they have a daughter, so just give this present to her. Simple thing. Now this yogi was quite an elderly person, not a young boy. He said, Mother, I better not go. I said, why? Because they will misunderstand. What will they misunderstand? Why am I giving a present to this girl? I said, but I am giving. What is the harm? No, that's the psychology. He was himself a psychologist. That's the psychology. So I cannot take this present for that girl. I mean, for Indians, you don't understand this kind of a feeling. But then I noticed it's too much, that they don't want to be with any woman. They don't want to be alone with any woman. And they said, Mother, you don't know these women. They will make a rape case against us. But how? They do. So the whole idea is to challenge the innocence of it. For that,
let's just meditate silently together.
Was that cloud coming from?
Yeah.
Like it's around that? Or maybe someone else. Let's check out the window. I'll check out see his car still there.
Yep.
I don't know what that car thing.
Let's just do this for a few minutes and then we'll finish. We might go and make pancakes. Or do you want cornflakes? Nearly done. 5 more minutes. Why don't you go and get Rainbow and bring him in to meditate? Nearly done. Let people just meditate silently for a few minutes and then we can finish. Okay, this is important to other people. Okay, and then we've got the rest of the day to have fun and to enjoy ourselves. Okay. We'll do the last of the 3 great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we're done.
We'll just do that mantra one more time. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nimla Devi Namo Namaha.
With that.
Let's collectively namaskar, type our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Namaskar. Like this. Type your Kundalini. Up, up, up. And a knot. Up, up, up. And 2 knots. Up, up, up. And 3 knots. Muladhara. Swadhisthana. Nabi. Heart. Vishuddhi. Agnya. Saraswara. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Say the people's ready.
Jai Mamaji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Well done, Mia. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone.
That's very good.